Welcome to this new video from the ASA Art 3D website. This time we will take a look at the functionality of the mask modifier in Blender. This modifier allows you to mask when rendering vertices based on their weight. We will see in this tutorial how to reproduce the successive appearance of pieces of a chess game by using only the mask modifier and its options. The use of the mask modifier combined with a weight paint tool, gradient option is not discussed in this video. If you are interested, I advise you to watch the video dedicated to it. The use of the mask modifier combined with the vertex weight proximity modifier is not discussed in this video. If you are interested, I advise you to watch the video dedicated to it. This scene consists of a camera, a spot, decorative objects and chess pieces from a chess game. The chess pieces are merged into a single object. Only chess pieces will be used as part of the mask modifier presentation of this tutorial. Before we get into practice, let's first see the contents of the mask modifier. The mask modifier can be used either based on a vertex group or based on a bone of an armature. A vertex group is defined in the Object Data Properties tab. In this video, we are going to use the vertex group. The next field allows you to assign the vertex group that must affect the mask modifier. Note that this arrow sign allows you to reverse the selection of the vertex group. The threshold determines which group vertices are affected by the mask modifier. Only the vertices which have a threshold lower than the number indicated in this field are taken into account. The following example is perhaps more telling. In this example we see an object made up of 3 planes. The vertices of the first plane have a threshold set at 0.25. The vertices of the following plane have a threshold set at 0.5. The vertices of the last plane have a threshold set at 1. It's time to move on to a practical example. I now propose to recreate the above mask effect together. We will start by assigning each piece in the set a weight slightly more than the previous piece. Since there are 32 pieces and their weight must be between 0 and 1, we will define a weight deviation of 0.03 per piece. Start by selecting the pieces of the chess game and pressing the key to hide the other objects. Now add in the Object Data Properties menu a new vertex group. Then rename this vertex group. Go to Edit mode and select the first piece, shortcut Ctrl-L. Assign a weight of 0.03 and click on the Assign button. Select the second piece and give it a weight of 0.06. Continue with the following pieces, each time increasing the weight by 0.03. Now pause the video and continue to assign the correct weight to each part. When finished, resume playing the video to move on to the next step. Now that you've given the 32 pieces their respective weights, we can add the mask modifier. Here is how to do it. Switch to Object mode and then go to the Modifier Properties menu. Add a mask modifier. In Vertex Group, select the group you created. By changing the weight you can now see the parts disappear. If you want to see the effect reversed, click on the arrow next to Vertex Group. Finally, we will add keyframes to the threshold field of the mask modifier to animate the set. First of all, limit the duration of the animation to 100 frames. Go to the first frame, then position your mouse over the threshold field. Press the I key to add a keyframe. Position yourself at the 100th frame. Now set the threshold field to 1 and add a keyframe with the I key. You can now play the animation with the space key and enjoy the result. Thanks you for watching this video. Feel free to check my site for more tutorials and tips on Blender.